Hey guys, Amy Thomas here, and welcome to Rank and Profit SEO. Now, I'm going to teach you how to learn to dominate the search engines to generate leads and create loyal followers for your business. So in this course, I hope you're really excited because we're really going to dive into it today. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is down to the core of everything. Behind every search is a person looking for more information to solve their problems, answer their questions, and to do research on some sort of topic that they're looking for. So the internet relies on search. Everything comes down to search. It doesn't matter what big sites are out there. Everything from search engines like Google, Yahoo, or Bing, social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, they have really advanced search features in there, so you can find things like video sites like YouTube. They all of them, they all rely on search. Even forums like Warrior Forums and Better Networker, and even the doc sharing sites like Scribes or SlideShare, if you've ever used those. We can upload things like PDFs and presentations like PowerPoint. All of these things, all of these websites, all rely on search. So down to the core, every single thing online has to do or is wrapped around one thing, and that's search. So in search engine results, you're going to have something like this. So if we type in the keyword and the search phrase MLM leads, that's going to have people looking for somehow to generate MLM leads or to actually purchase MLM leads in general. So this is a more specific search if somebody is really looking for something to buy or find a way to generate MLM leads. On YouTube results, it's the same thing. We're talking MLM leads, and all of these videos are going to be from people who are trying to rank their videos for something about the topic, something around MLM leads. Now, usually they're going to be talking about some kind of affiliate program, or they're going to be promoting something. So if you can see right here in the third result down, I can see a link right there alone for some type of actual MLM program. On the first one, there's another one where you see part of that link as equals and then MLM leads list. So that's, some sort or some kind of affiliate program as well. When people are searching for these types of topics, what we want to do is we want to show up for the first page on YouTube. We want to show up on the first page in the search engines like Google. All of these are very profitable areas to be in as far as getting in front of your customers to get leads and then to get sales down the road. The next thing is ranking your content is one of the most profitable ways to build your business when you have your content show up on the search engine. First page results, and when someone types in a keyword phrase, is by far the best way to get leads and get sales for your business. Now, I've been doing this for a little over 3 years now. I started out with little tiny sites, and then I started marketing my mortgage business. And then all the way up, now I'm using it in my MLM and my marketing business. And I can tell you, when you can put your video or your blog post or whatever website you want to get to show up on the first page, whether it's Google or whether it's YouTube, this is very profitable and brings you sales in on a consistent basis. A search phrase. Now, I want to break this down so that way if you're new to search engine optimization, this is all new to you. Let's say you have no clue how to even start out. I'm going to take you through this whole course and break it down as simple as possible so you can understand the basic terminology as well as how to implement it And that way you can start generating some sales for yourself and for your business. So the first thing is search phrase, or the search phrase is a keyword. So when somebody types in a search phrase like the word MLM, the keyword they're actually searching for is MLM. They're looking to know more about multi-level marketing. This would be considered a root keyword. It's very generic and it's not very tailored. For instance, something like make money online or blogging or MLM. These are all very generic keywords. Even though they do usually generate a lot of searches, the person on the other end could be just in research mode. They're not necessarily in buyer mode. It's more just that they're trying to get basic information on the keyword. They're being very generic. There's a really big difference between generic keywords, or as it's normally called, root keyword. Root keywords are where you usually start your research phase before you get way down into the buying keyword section. So long tail keywords is a more specific search phrase. So this is where in your target, where you want to target your buyer keywords. It's where you target people that are very in the mode of looking for somebody to follow or somebody to learn from. These are usually going to be your more powerful keywords, and it's usually if you target the right long tail keywords in general, it's going to be much easier to make a lot more money from. So just to go over, root keyword is very, very generic. And then a long tail keyword is very, very specific. So to break this down a little bit, here's a root keyword, or here's the root keyword for MLM as you see it up top. Now it has 14,800 searches. If you go to the Google keyword tool, or the Google keyword planner, they like to call it now, it shows that the average cost per click for this, if you were going with AdWords and you were actually paying for traffic, would actually be $2 per person. Now that's $2 per person that clicks on your ad if you were buying advertising. Now, if we go to the Google search results, the very first listing is going to be Wikipedia. So as you can see, multi-level marketing, you see it there, is a marketing strategy in which the sales force is compensated not only for sales. You can see it right at the top there. But this is basically a good indication that you're probably not going to rank for this. If you see something like Wikipedia ranking for the #1 spot, it's because they have the best source of information for that keyword. Now, a more long-tailed keyword, you're really not going to see Wikipedia ranking for something like that. Wikipedia usually ranks for keywords that are very, very generic. Now, that's not to say that if you're ranked for that keyword, you're not going to make a lot of money, because obviously there's 14,800 people searching for that term in a month. And honestly, if you're in the top spot, you are going to get quite a bit of traffic, and some of them may turn into sales down the road. So if you're ranking #1 for that, you definitely can still be very profitable. But at the same time, this is going to be more broad. So it does have more searches, but usually a lot of your really big SEOs go after those big search phrases that have a ton of search volume. So you are going to have a really hard time ranking for a very generic root keyword. And the profits, people aren't actually in buyer mode, so you might not actually make a lot of money off of that. All right, now you see here a long tail keyword is much more specific. If you notice here though, we have 2,900 searches in Google for the keyword MLM leads. Now, this is a more specific term, and it's also going to cost you more. So you see, if you're paying for pay-per-click or paid traffic on AdWords, it's going to cost you $4.44 on average per click. Now, the reason that this happens is it's a very specific keyword, and this is a buyer keyword, meaning people that type in MLM leads are already either very deep into their research phase, or they're out of the research phase and now they're looking and saying, how do I generate more leads for my MLM business? And usually these type of people are going to be more willing to pay to either learn how to generate leads or pay for a solution. Like if you're a traffic vendor and you can deliver traffic, they're looking for a way to generate more leads for the business, and they're going to be willing to pay for it. So that's why that click is actually higher. Usually when your long tail phrases have less searches, it's actually more expensive. And here's a good way to indicate that it's going to be easy for you to rank as well. If you see right there at the very top of MLM leads, it says the secret to generating MLM leads, that type of thing. When you see a YouTube video, anytime you see a YouTube video ranking at the top of the search engine, this is a very, very good indicator that if they can rank, so can you. So that would be a keyword that you would want to go after, and it would be fairly easy to rank for. You're actually going to see as we go through this course that I'm not set in stone as far as what I rank, whether I rank a blog post, whether I rank a Warrior Forum post, whether I rank a video. That depends on the keyword. Sometimes I try to rank all of them at the same time, but I'm going to go over all of this for you throughout this course. So the next thing is long tail keywords in general have less competition, but they usually convert much better. When you have more of a broad keyword search, it's about what I talked about earlier. These people are just looking for general information. They could be typing in MLM because they don't even know what an MLM is. Maybe they've seen somebody talking about their MLM business on Facebook, and they just wanted to know more about what the heck an MLM was. So it's not very specific when you target those types of generic keywords. It's just not very specific. So now you can understand why if they're typing in MLM leads compared to just MLM, it's going to convert much better. Most people are already interested. If they're typing in MLM leads, they most likely are already involved in an MLM business. So there's no real having to try to convince them on why they should join. And in general, it's going to have less searches. It's going to have less competition, as we've already seen, but it converts much, much better. The fact that they're more specific on what they're searching for, they know what they're looking for, you just want to be the solution that provides, you want to be the solution to what they're looking for, and you'll be very profitable in that department. Now the next thing is this works well with videos and authority sites and also your website. So as I talked about a little bit earlier, we'll go into more detail and later on this. We're not going to focus on just our website because you're really going to leave a lot of money on the table at this very moment. It's very, very easy to rank stuff like YouTube videos and other authority sites, and I honestly don't see that changing over time. It's been like this for a while. There's a whole bunch of different ways to rank. Some people use everything from their blog. Other people use just authority sites like Blogger, which is also a Google property. YouTube videos have been ranking for different keyword searches for years, and this is something I see it's going to be very, very easy to do over the next couple years. Now, that could change later on, and if that's the case, I will update this course as I go. But for right now, at this very moment, we really need to take advantage of what we have available to us, and that way we don't have to work twice as hard to get the same results. So ranking YouTube videos right now is very, very, very profitable. Now, our goal is to rank and to profit. We want to rank whatever we can get our hands on, and whatever will rank very quickly. So if you see right here, the result on the left-hand side, the Pure Leverage review, that's actually a Warrior Forum post. It's not actually a blog. And Warrior Forum posts, right now, Warrior Forum ranks very, very easily. So that is something that you definitely want to take advantage of. It's ranking for the term Pure Leverage Review. So what a lot of people do is, if you're looking into a product or you're promoting a product or an affiliate company, if you add the word review on the end of it, when people are typing that in, they don't already have that product. They're looking for something either to stop them from buying, or they're looking for justification from someone to tell them why they should join or why they should buy that product. So that's a very profitable thing to do. And then the next one on the right, you can see it says 20-minute payday review. So this is another affiliate company. And if you see, it's actually a YouTube video that's ranking. Now, what that tells us is, again, if someone's ranking in YouTube, it's going to be very, very easy to rank for that keyword yourself using YouTube. We just go in and see what that person has done and then outrank them. It's very, very simple, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later and show you exactly how to go about doing that. Now, to get the best results, we want to provide value. The one thing you're going to hear me say over and over again, if you've followed me in the past, you know this, my main topic, value, value, value. When you create great content, it helps people end their search. You'll profit from it tremendously. So focus on great content and then marketing the content to rank after you've created it. So if you go and create some crappy video, or you do a horrible blog post and it doesn't read well at all and it doesn't help anybody, you're really wasting your time. I've told this to people in the past. You want to focus on quality content first over volume, because when you're just creating volume, let's be honest, we can't focus on quality. And it doesn't matter if you get 1 million people to your post or to your video. Once they get on there and they realize that the content is terrible or the video is just crap, they're just going to bounce right off of it. Google is going to see what's going on, and they're not going to rank your stuff anymore. So you really want to focus on creating quality content to rank, and then after that, spend all your time marketing it. Over just, don't focus on just creating 20 million posts a day. It just doesn't make sense. It's not profitable. Now we're going to dive more into this, and this course is going to be very, very detailed. Now my goal is, by the end of this course, is to get you so that you are dominating the search engines and to get you into profit. So I'm really, really excited, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!